All right. What is going on, everyone? This is the kid, DC Wrestling, back at it again with a very special, shockingly as well, Impact Wrestling Victory Road 2021 review. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I totally forgot like Impact Wrestling even had a pay-per-view tonight. Shout out to my one of my loyal supporters, C Nation Dog. He wanted me to review this show, so I was like, why not? I'm not really doing anything else on a Saturday night, so why not? Let me go ahead and review Impact Wrestling. And the reason why I didn't know about this is because I no longer have cable now. So because I no longer have cable, I have YouTube TV now. I don't have Impact, on TV now. I have to go like watch on a live stream or something like that. But nonetheless, as far as tonight goes, I thought that this was a overall pretty good show. Wasn't a bad show, but it wasn't like the greatest Impact Wrestling show of all time. But I thought that overall, I thought this was a pretty good Impact Wrestling show. So we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get straight to it. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like for more content, and all that good stuff. So we kick things off, man, with a three-way dance here. We had Stephen Macline, or McLean, sorry if I mispronounced that name there, defeating Petey Williams and TJP. I thought this was a solid opening. I thought this was solid. Really cool to see Steve get the win there. Kind of wondering what he's going to do from there. But so far, I thought this was a really good, pretty good way to open up the show. So next we had a five-way dance, a five-way match, man. Laredo Kid defeating Trey Miguel, Black Taurus, John Skyler, and Jake something. And I got to say, man, that Laredo Kid dude is just incredible. I've seen Laredo Kid wrestle before. I remember he teamed with the Lucha Bros one time to take on the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega at Fyter Fest all the way back in 2019. And that was a really great six-man tag team match play. But as far as tonight goes, this was actually really pretty good five-way match, man. So it was really cool to see Laredo Kid get the win there. If you haven't seen him go wrestle, man, singles-wise, man, I would go check him out. That dude is just very talented at what he does. Anyways, next we had a women's match, man. We had Taylor Wilde defeating Tenille Dashwood. Solid match, solid. This was your average knockouts match. Nothing too special about it. Wilde gets the win there, so it was good for her, getting some payback on Dashwood. I don't know what you do with Wilde there. She could challenge Deonna Purrazzo, who knows? But as far as Tenille Dashwood goes, I have no clue on what you do with her next. I don't know, but we'll see what happens, because should let it be known now, since I'm on live now. This actually was a taped show, so we'll see what happens in spoilers or something. All right, so next we had a no DQ match, man, between Matt Cardona defeating Rahu. Sorry if I mispronounced his name there. I actually thought this was a really good no DQ match, to say the least. Matt Cardona gets the win. To me, that was kind of predictable. I didn't really see Rahu getting the win there. We saw Chelsea Green come out. She was helping Matt Cardona getting the W there. Those two embraced with a kiss. So that was really cool to see the two real-life couple, the two newlywed, almost wed, I should say, get a little kiss there. So that was really cool. But Matt Cardona gets the win there. And, good night for Matt Cardona. Next, we had a tag team match playa. We had Bullet Club, Chris Bay, and Hikuleo defeating FinJuice, David Finlay, and Juice Robinson. Is it just me, or does anyone think Bullet Club has kind of lost, like, a little bit of steam? Like, I remember back in the day, man, and Bullet Club, too, since they're still popular, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, with Bullet Club, they've added so many members, and, I felt like that Bullet Club has just added so many unnecessary members to their group. Nothing to do here with this match, but I'm just saying, since Bullet Club is here, I might as well speak my my opinion on the current Bullet Club right now. You know what I'm saying? Like they're far from where they were back when Virgil, Finn Balor, whatever you want to call him, was their leader. But nonetheless, tag team match player. Um, I say this was a solid tag team match. You know, FinJuice, they were trying their hardest to defeat Chris Bay and Hikuleo, but I mean, when you got this as big as Hikuleo is and the athletic ability of Chris Bay, you know, you're just not going to be able to beat him. So Bullet Club gets the win there, and I was actually really glad that they got the win there rather than seeing a team like FinJuice getting the win. No disrespect towards FinJuice. That's a really great tag team, by the way. We had another tag team match play. We had Moose and W. Morrison defeating Eddie Edwards and Sammy Callahan. Man, that ending, man, was pretty crazy. Well, it wasn't crazy, but Eddie Edwards' real life wife, Alicia, took a just power bomb from Morrison. Shout out to her, man, for doing that. She didn't have to do that. You know, not a lot of people can take those kind of bumps, so shout out to her for doing that. But yeah, man, Moose and W. Morrison get the win here. And you know, as great as they would be as single stars, I actually like this tag team. I like this tag team of Moose and W. Morrison. I would keep them together. You know, since at this point, Violent by Design is at this point dead, you might as well have Moose and W. Morrison team up and just wreck Impact's tag team division. I would love to see them become Impact tag team champs, maybe defeating the Good Brothers. All right, so after that, oh, and by the way, average, well, it wasn't average, it's a pretty good tag team match, I would say. Pretty interesting to see Eddie Edwards and Sammy team up, though, after their little feud. But cool, continuity. All right, so the next match, we had another tag team match play for the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship. DK defeating Savannah Evans and Tasha Steele. I'm going to be real with you. I wasn't really that interested in this match. This match was just there. It was just meh. You know, it wasn't a bad match, no, but it wasn't like the greatest Impact Knockouts Tag Team title match of all time. And as far as this match goes, I thought this match was meh. You know, I wasn't really that invested in this match. So, yeah, that it was, you know, Decay gets the win, retains their titles. All right, next we had another tag team match play. A lot of tag team matches tonight. This time it was for the Impact Tag Team titles. The Good Brothers defeating Rick Swann and Willie Mack. Solid tag team match. Obviously, it would have been cool to see Rick Swann and Willie Mack get that big pop of winning the titles, but you know, I don't see the Good Brothers losing their Impact Tag Team titles till at least Bound for Glory in October next month. So, you know, the Good Brothers get the win there. Solid tag team match, but interested to see what they do from here. So, yeah. Next, we had an Impact X Division Championship match between Josh Alexander and Chris Sabin. This was a great X Division match, man. I'm a huge fan of... Well, I'm not the biggest fan of Josh Alexander, but I appreciate what he does in the ring. That dude can go. Like he has just impressed me these past few months, man. He is just, he's winning me over. So credit to him, man. Chris Sabin, we all know, man, he's an Impact TNA OG. So, you know, all respect to him. But these both men just went out there, man, and put on an amazing Impact X Division Championship match. To me, this was just a great match, and obviously Josh winning was the right call there. So, yeah. Next was the main event, man, Christian Cage versus Ace Austin for the Impact World Championship. Now, again, they could have done a little bit better with the promotion, AEW. You know, this your AEW guy, and he's coming in to Impact, could have promoted a little bit better, but nonetheless, Christian Cage versus Ace Austin, really great match, man. Christian Cage, man, could still go, you know, at this age, man, competing with Ace Austin, who's young, who, if he would have won, man, he would have became the youngest Impact World Champion in history. This was just a great match, man. Ace Austin is the future, trust me, he is. Afterwards, man, we got to stare down with Josh Alexander and Christian Cage, so that looks like that's going to probably happen at Bound for Glory, which should be exciting as hell. So, yeah, man, that was Impact tonight, man. That was my Impact Wrestling Victory Road review. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling, and so, yeah. And remember to subscribe to the channel as well. And so, yeah.